Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for those born under the sign of Gemini for November 2020. Big old full moon on the 1st, so it's going to be an interesting start to the month, and especially with Halloween, it's going to be pretty interesting. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Use a quick shuffle. That's good. Just got my cast off my arm a couple of days back, and it's much easier to shuffle now. Not as good as I used to be able to, but it's definitely a lot better. And every time I do, kind of helps stretch my hand a little bit. I haven't been able to move it for 6 weeks really, so I've lost a lot of movement. So that's, for an example, that's a good hand, and that's all the movement I've been able to get back after about 2 days. So, well, getting a lot better. Whereas for the first day I couldn't move it past that point. That was like 2 hours, couldn't go any more than that for about a good day and a half at least. So, not too bad, not too bad. Anyway, I feel that's good there. Alright, Gemini, let's see what we got for you. This is going to be a very simple Celtic crossbred. I'm getting this one. Yep, that's right. This is going to be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. It may resonate with some parts, not all parts, maybe most parts, and not some parts. So take what does and leave what doesn't. Focus for you, 5 of Wands. So conflict, arguments, competition. Crossing you, 6 of Pentacles. There seems to be a problem with balance and situation here. Conscious, the Chariot, Crown. Maybe dealing with a Cancerian here. 2 of Wands. Choice, a path needs to be made. Past energies, 10 of Swords. Future energies, Judgment. You see yourself in this, Temperance. How others see you and those in your environment. Have the Star. Hopes and fears, King of Wands. And the possible outcome, the advice, Ace of Swords. Overall energy being Knight of Swords. This is similar to a Taurus reading that I've just done, so if you're dealing with a Tauran, you may want to check that out, but regardless, let's move on. We have 5 of Wands here crossed by the 6 of Pentacles. So 5 of Wands, you've been dealing with a lot of conflicts, arguing. I'm getting a sense of just general disruption in your life in this time, Gemini, so there needs to be more balance here with the 6 of Pentacles. Perhaps it can signify of where you're giving your time and energy to. This can be creating some conflict for other people, but it could also be creating conflict within yourself, within your own life. Your past energies here, 10 of Swords, so you might have gone through a very difficult time, possible an ending. This can be relating to a relationship, or it can be relating to, career. Maybe you lost your job, something like that. Maybe there was someone in your life that passed away recently. But there's basically a lot of pain and suffering that's been going through in your life here. Overall energy here, Knight of Swords, so there's been is an emphasis here on communication that needs to be had. With the Chariot here, you really want to move forward out of this situation, but something's preventing you from taking those first few steps here at this time. With the 2 of Wands, you know that there is two paths here that's laid before you, and you're going to have to choose one. Perhaps you're feeling unsure of which way to go because you have a lot of grief, suffering, pain from the past that's been affecting you. You've had a lot of conflict here in the present, and maybe confusing to see a clear way forward in this. You're definitely ready to go once it really starts to come through. Here in the future energies, you've got judgment, so maybe dealing with a karmic situation here. But it seems that I'm just getting this, I'll just say it, it's like the divine is playing a hand in your life here, and it's to show you something that needs, it's to give you a clearer direction, because obviously this isn't doing you any good, and there's now going to be a clear separation. Here, temperance, maybe dealing with the Capricorn here. We have Cancer here with the Chariot. We have Aquarius here with the Start, or possibly fire sign here, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may or may not be dealing with one of these signs. Temperance here, how are you seeing yourself? I'm seeing that you need to have more balance in your life, and I can also see that you see yourself as unbalanced, or the situation that you're in is very unbalanced. This five of wands here, it's quite clear because it's all around you. It's fairly obvious, I think, at this time to you that things are unbalanced. Again, here, Six of Pentacles here, getting a sense of unbalance here with this card, with Temperance here. There needs to be a period of healing going through with the Star here as well. So in your environment, how others are seeing you with the Star, they've got a lot of, I'm getting people have a lot of hope for you that you're going to work through this, is for one thing. But it's like their wish for you that things are going to work out all right. And these are, it may be included in this group, but I'm seeing this as like externally seeing from the outside in, so to speak. So this is from people that are seeing you in this situation. They're not part of this conflict. They really want what's best for you in your situation. They can see that you're getting a rough deal, but you're not opening up, talking about it, is what I'm getting. Or maybe not about what really counts is one part I'm getting as well. The King of Wands here, so in your hopes and fears, hoping that you have the confidence, that you have the skills necessary to work through this period in your life, to believe it. If this is a separation in a relationship, that you're good enough, or are you feeling attractive enough? Are you feeling good enough to move forward? That's kind of like those fears of getting into, is am I good enough? What's wrong with me? Such and such is what I'm getting. Is that's the real fears here. It's like it's making you look at yourself in a negative way, because perhaps either these other people are, or with these past relationship, possibly some harsh words have been said, or maybe some people have said the wrong things you may have gotten light of, and that sort of thing, and it's given you a bit of a hit. I'm seeing here with the outcome and the advice, the Ace of Swords, and the main message I'm getting here is speak your truth. If you've got people that around you that really want the best for you, honest communication here with the Knight of Swords. In the overall here, I'm getting like it's a walking away from honest communication, or you're not being open enough to the people that really matter, or the people that you really should be open with. It seems like you've got some people here that are going to be helping you through this. This Judgment here, I keep getting it's relating to karma. This is, if you're in a bad situation, it's like it's being resolved, so you're no longer in this situation. Ideally, it could be with one particular person. It could be with a particular group of people. Maybe this person is attached to this group of people, and you need to be separated from all of them. That could be very well so. If that's the way your life is moving, then that's a clear indication of that's where life is trying to take you. If you try and hold on to that, I'm not getting that you're trying to hold on to it, but if you're trying to go in any way backwards, it's like you can obviously see that the effect that's going to have, it's only going to prolong things for a start. Any positive movement is going to be prolonged. So I see a bit of a hesitation here with the Chariot and in positive forward movement. It's like there's some things here that still need to be dealt with. Perhaps there are some arguments that need to be had, or there's some harsh words that do still need to be said. I'm getting this is more coming from your side of things. It's like perhaps you haven't really put across your side of things, or really defended yourself in a certain way. And I don't mean like, picking an argument with someone and just laying it all out for them and just shoving it down their throat. Of course, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's like to really be clear about, with the people in your life, about your situation. And this I'm getting is a part of this healing process. And I'm also getting it's like doing that. I had this large calming effect when I was sort of saying that. Is like that's the way forward. Is that's what this is all about. There needs to be open, clear communication here, and there's a few things that need to be set right. That whichever path that you're going to take, it's going to be a difficult one before things can start to become calmer in your life, because perhaps there's things that were left unsaid. That need to be corrected. Is corrected the right word? I just need to be said. Whether the other person or the other people understand them or not, or get where you're coming from, that's up to them. That's their own responsibility. But basically, your responsibility in this is to put your side of things across, to be clear. I'm not getting like there may be someone here in the future for you. Possibly you have Sagittarius, Aquarius, fire signs here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius a couple of times, maybe more strongly related to you in this reading, and Cancer, of course, up the top there. But I see several people involved in this, but this isn't someone like it's going to be like a future partner. I am getting a sense that there's sort of I'm getting it's like it's being hidden from you. It's like when you go through, once you're completed the cycle here, once you've gone through what you need to do and basically say what needs to be said, resolving this from the past, completing that cycle, there's going to be some there's going to be something that's going to be revealed to you, or possibly someone. I'm getting there within a group of other people. So there's like a group of other people will be revealed to you that you weren't seeing at this time, and this is your positive movement forward. I can see that they were seeing what's happened here, but this is like I'm seeing it from like a sideways angle. Like they're not in front of it or behind it. They're like seeing this happen while it's going on, as in like they're not in the situation, but they're aware of what's going on. Now that may only be for some of you. Okay, that's a bit mystical. That's fine, but that's what I'm getting, and that's what I'm putting out there. If that's the case, great. There's a lot of good things that are coming for you that you weren't aware of. But this is going to take some work on your side of things. Truth needs to be spoken. And it's not so much about finding out truth. This is, I think if there was any truth to be found, it seems like you found it. But it's from your side of things, it's you haven't put across your side of things. Like, I think you've allowed people to get the wrong impression or maybe have the wrong idea and that sort of thing, and sort of saying, you know, let them think what they want, etc. I think that's only giving you people will be seeing you in a more negative way in doing that, and it's not going to really solve anything. I think it's almost because you don't. It's in a way, it's like you don't want to deal with it, you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to communicate about it and that sort of thing. And that's all well and good, and that's like taking that path, and that's sort of, you'll end up staying in this energy a lot longer because you're not allowing it to complete. Taking those first few steps, saying what needs to be said to the people that need to be spoken to or spoken with, that's going to, it's like that's going to put that fire back in that belly of yours, you know, and that's really going to get that, yeah, people are going to see you in a different light after that. And I'm not saying like in a negative way, but it's like you're really going to get a lot of your confidence back in doing so. And these aren't harsh words I'm talking about, it's just, there's the truth that needs to be told is basically the message. You'll know what that is. Okay, so, but yeah, that's going to give you a lot of your confidence back, and you're gonna, you may feel, I'm getting like, you may feel a little more attractive, but other people are going to be seeing you as a lot more attractive in this, and this, you'll start to see when this is in the past here, you'll start to see it's like this, all of this was for my highest good, I needed to do this, and that's what really brought me through. And I become a much better person. I become a lot more attractive to myself and others, and people saw me for who I really am. And I met this whole new great group of people, and they're really sort of on my wavelength. And then, you know, there's this one person, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, but Gemini, that's what I'm seeing for you. I do hope it works out for the best. Anyway, that was your reading for November. I do hope it helped bring clarity to your situation, and until next time, take very good care.